Hello everyone and welcome for a V8 modeling. Today we're doing everything from the piston to the rig with bones. So I'm doing the piston head first using boolean modifiers because I wanted to give it a go and it turns out really great. The only thing is I have to clean all the geometry after doing the basic meshes, but that's okay because I knew I would have to do that. We're using some booleans and some bevels on the sides of this cube to make it the hole we have on the piston head. In fact, I don't really know why there's a hole because when you look at it, I think it's not in the right position to just let the camshaft go, so I don't really know. If someone can have some knowledge about that in the comments, that will be great. I'm also using some bad quads somewhere because I want to get this as low poly as I can, because if I want to import that in my video game, we'll have to have a pretty clean mesh. I'm cutting the hole in the middle without boolean because this one was a little bit trickier with circles, and I just thought it would be easier to do that by hand with the loop tools. So you have to use spacers and everything, but loop tools come with everything of that. I also taken a little bit of documentation on pistons, so this should be a pretty accurate size for sports pistons. I have also 3 rings. I don't know how many in a normal car, but I do know that for a sports piston it's great. I'm also taking the normal measurements of some fast pistons, fast engine pistons, so we have like 8 or 10 centimeters in diameter. I think it's way bigger than normal pistons for your everyday car. I'm also using a double injection system, so it's the same. It's only for very fast cars and very powerful cars, and you can see here we have the same problem. We have to make all the geometry back after using the boolean, so I even let 2 triangles, I think, so that's not very good for the quad workflow, but I don't care at this point. It's so messy inside. The oil rings are a little bit more complex than you might think because it's a trapezoidal shape and it has a cut allowing it to expand with heat. So it's a very nice thing. I saw a 30-minute video on YouTube about that. Some people really do know those things and they have made the documentation for me, so I just have to look at their video. So just congrats to those people. And the third ring has on some sports car a little feature that you might not know. I think it's also on the everyday car. It has like a spring inside. Yeah, you do have a spring that I will model just after, so it makes a little bit better if you want to just spread the oil. So this ring is only to spread the oil, and the 2 other ones are to prevent the oil from getting inside the combustion chamber just on top of that. So I'm also making the camshaft just after, and in 1 week or something like that I'll post the video of this engine running for 30 seconds approximately in slow-mo, because you won't be able to see a lot of things at high speeds, and also because I had to time the explosions to the right moment by hand. Like, really, I wanted to make explosion sounds and I had to time it by hand, so I took a bit longer than expected on the edition. Here is the spring. It was a little bit tricky to design. I think I went with a solidify modifier on that thing because I couldn't get that with a basic shape. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this piston, and see you for the next video.